Yep, riding along these blessed roads. Welcome to another weekly edition of the Best Way to Smoke News. You know that news you most definitely can't refuse. Sponsored by none other than this glue guard. So you drippy lip mofocos, get with it. No drip lip. Oh yeah. Stop drinking spit.
Yeah, damn.
That's for you nasty mofocos. You know what I'm saying? But this news is being presented to you by none other than Serpo Jr.
Big J.
I was finna say baby, but shouts out to y'all.
Right.
Lawmakers in 2 Hawaii House committees have advanced a bill to legalize cannabis and establish regulated adult use marketplace. Okay. Adult use, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't knowing, that's recreation. So like if you out there on a flight now, and I'm guessing, or if you going out there on a little cruise zip, you know what I'm saying? You can get your bud. Mm-hmm. All right, the cannabis legalization bill in Hawaii just previously was approved by 2 House committees, Honolulu Beat Reports, the Chamber's Judiciary and Hawaii Affairs Committee, and House Agriculture and Food Systems Committee advanced HB, I guess that's the bill, the House bill, 1246, which will create a retail cannabis market in the state and a new state agency within the Department of Commerce and Consumers Affairs to regulate the industry. So, man, that's it's kind of interesting. You know what I'm saying? If they can stick to something like that, you know what I mean? You get out there, you may be on vacation or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Even you Hawaiians.
Right.
That what you would call them? Yeah, Hawaiians?
For sure.
Hawaiians?
At least for today.
And Honolulu. Well, you know what I'm saying? But shouts out to Hawaii, you know what I'm saying, for advancing that cannabis recreational use.
That's dope. They coming a long way. We've been talking about them for a minute on the news, and it's always something progressive.
On the real.
Yeah, man.
Pineapples and bud. Man, straight up.
Real. Moving on. It go together. Hey, look, you see Elon Musk. Look, Elon Musk is musking. Look, Elon Musk says mandatory drug testing for federal workers is a great idea as his DOGE agency seeks spending cuts under Trump. Elon Musk, chair to the Trump administration, newly formed Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, says it's a great idea to mandate drug testings of federal employees as he pushes to make massive cuts to government agencies and spending. So now I hope y'all caught that though. It's not about just drug testing for safety. It's about drug testing to fire motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? To get them up out of there. In an X post on Saturday, Joshua Steinman, a former National Security Council official who served during President Donald Trump's first term, tagged DOGE and asked whether the department has considered a federal workforce-wide mandatory immediate drug test. And Musk commented, great idea. Some federal employees and contractors are already required to submit a pre-employment drug test, though random screenings of workers are generally revised for those select safety-sensitive or national security-related positions. But as the billionaire works to cool the federal workforce, he's evidently compelled by the idea of increasing drug testing in hopes of identifying workers who could be terminated for cause. So, you know, we've been heavy on talking about the Trump talk, what's going on with his administration and stuff right now. And a lot of the things that they're doing are cutting these federal workers, cutting these federal employees' jobs and stuff. So this is a plot to do that too. You know what I mean?
That's the same dude that said, hell, old boy, at the inauguration and all that, right?
Right.
That's a part of his Tourette's because he hit that shit kind of strong.
Man, you see that cherry?
Man, jumping over to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro. I hope I said that right. Yeah, Shapiro. You know what I'm saying? Included the legalization of adult use cannabis in his 2025 to 2026 budget proposal. What does that actually mean for you Pennsylvanians? The governor's plan will legalize cannabis for adults on July 1st, with retail sales commencing on January 1st of next year, 2026. In a press release, Shapiro estimates that the industry would yield a whopping $250 million annually in additional tax revenue for the commonwealth and generate a whopping $1.3 billion over the first 5 years as the market gets up and running. The state will use some cannabis-derived revenues, $10 million, according to the governor's office, for restorative justice initiatives, and another $25 million investment to help new diverse businesses. Excuse me.
That's right.
Diverse businesses enter into the new market. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much with this moolah that Shapiro is like working with through his office or whatever it may be, he's making it to where it's like cannabis, you know what I'm saying? You can progress a little. You know what I'm saying? And even if not just progress a little, you know what I'm saying, and getting blow, but you can start your business.
Facts.
You know
That's always a good thing.
Yeah, so shout out to the how you say his name? Shapiro.
Serpo. So moving on. Hey, U.S. cannabis shoppers face a market flush with illegal weed. Man, they chopping and squeezing. Fairfield, California. On a crisp winter morning last month, Sergeant Aaron McKenty watched as members of his team with the California Department of Cannabis Control executed a search warrant at a home in Fairfield, halfway between Sacramento and San Francisco. They broke open the door of what looked on the outside like any other upscale suburban house on this street. Inside, the home had been gutted, transformed into a smelly mess of marijuana plants, grow lights, and chemicals and pesticides. Experts say criminal cannabis sellers wind up out competing licensed vendors, as we know. But which one is safer, though? They don't pay taxes or costly fees, which means their prices are often lower. They can also sell their products anywhere in the country, ignoring federal laws that prevent legal companies from shipping cannabis across state lines. The black market weed then often winds up on store shelves, packaged in ways that can make it indisguisable from legal regulated cannabis. So it's like, what should the consumers do? Get that shit that's tested, AJs. You feel me?
But I smell bullshit.
Man, look, with cannabis markets still difficult to navigate, experts interviewed by NPR said the most reliable way to find regulated cannabis is in licensed shops in states and communities where they're allowed to operate. This often means paying a higher price, but the trade-off is in quality that can be significant. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's true. You know what I'm saying? That's true to a certain extent. You know what I mean? I believe, like, if you know the growers, some growers on the black market do shit the right way too, though. So I'm gonna give y'all a shout out too, though, for sure. Some of y'all do it the right way. You know what I mean? But overall, if you know you can go to the legal market and you know your shit is tested for sure, and it doesn't have this and doesn't have that, then you know that's a better feel for a consumer, though. I believe. You know
I believe so too, though. Like, if you did have like this me, I'm not gonna say you.
Right.
If I have a Johnny up the street, you know what I'm saying? We already know who that is, and then you got like AJ.
Right.
Tested, USDA approved.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If I had a choice, I'm going to USDA approved.
Facts. Even if they got to pay a little bit more.
You know what I'm saying? At least I know I'm smoking fresh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, man. Moving along. A new proposal in Tennessee's legislature seeks to legalize cannabis for adults 21 and up. Set a 15% excise tax on sales and allow for the home cultivation of up to 12 plants. some of that is kind of already normal in a lot of places, but
Right.
shouts out to you Tennesseans.
Wanna
You know what I'm
get it
saying?
right.
Cashville, Tennessee. No buck relation. And adult use cannabis legalization was introduced in the Tennessee Senate on Tuesday, this past Tuesday. The Tennessee Cannabis Act is what it's called, TCA. You know what I'm saying? Would allow sales to adults 21 and up and allow personal possession of up to 60 grams of flower and 15 grams of concentrate and home cultivation of up to 12 plants. The proposal would leave oversight of the industry and the Department of Agriculture. It would impose a 15% excise tax on adult use cannabis sales with revenues allocated toward administrative costs and the state's general fund. So it seemed like the state's finna be paying for all that old good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to Tennessee for going recreational.
Yep.
And from the sounds of it, look like you still can't get your medical.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as the however they want to call it, it's recreational for us.
Hey, look, and that's good for the who? For the Tennesseans, whatever. How you say it? Say it.
Tennesseans.
The Tennesseans.
Yep, and that's your Ricky News. You know what I'm saying? With Serpo.
Big J.
Baby.